This is Janine Wiggins. Happy winter solstice to all those people who celebrate the solstice. It is now, as we're shooting, the night of December 21st. Merry Christmas to my Christian friends. Happy Hanukkah to my Jewish friends. And Happy Kwanzaa to all those people out there who may also be celebrating Kwanzaa. I've come today to share with you some of the things that I do at Christmas to make my holiday more joyous and happy for me, and hopefully for people that I share my creative skills with. So I made these cookies. They are lemon ginger sugar cookies. So they taste good as well as being pretty. And I personally do not eat wheat flour. In fact, I have to wear a mask when I make them because I can itch from the flour. But I love to make these for my friends, the people who are there for me and have been there for me for many years. Those are the people that I send them out to. Occasionally someone who's just had a really hard year. Or there's a lady I work for and her husband just died and she's always good to me, so I give her cookies too. So it's a lot of work. I'm getting older now at 57. It takes me more like 4 or 5 days to do. I've got arthritis in my hands and I really have to pace myself. And next year I'll probably only make 1 batch of cookies instead of 2 batches of cookies, which is around 64 average size cookies. Different size, cookie cutters, different ratios, of course, but it was a lot of cookies. And I enjoy doing it, but I definitely have to cut it in half next year. And instead I would give away more tie-dyes. I made this little tie-dye. I'm hoping to add more color next time. But Odin is sporting one of my tie-dyes that I made for Saeed, but it's really not exactly his color palette, and I thought it had kind of a Christmas flair to it, so it became Odin's scarf this year. So I just want to wish everybody a happy holiday. And for years, because all of my family are dead or are frankly dead to me, most of all of them, but most are actually gone from this world. So for many years I was alone during the holidays a lot, and I did drink a lot of wine back then. I don't drink alcohol anymore. It's been 3 years that I've been completely alcohol free. First time I gave it up seriously was 4 years ago, and then decided, well, I could do this maybe a little bit, but that's never the case. You go back to old patterns very quickly. So just gave it up for good, and so did Saeed. It was part of the AIP diet, which is the autoimmune protocol diet. It took me 1.5 years to comply with that diet. And I will teach people in the future what that involves. It's pretty intense. A less strict approach is the paleo diet. And if you're really concerned about blood sugar, the keto diet is an excellent way to go, as long as you don't eat just all fatty foods and you don't get you need to eat vegetables. They're a vital source of vitamins. So it really does come down to eating whole natural foods. I do eat meat, and I advocate meat to any person who has an autoimmune condition. Being a vegetarian does not give you a full nutritional spectrum, and some people can pull it off. If you have B blood type, I think Indians from India are more apt to have like a B blood type. You can do much better on a vegetarian diet than if, say, you have O blood like myself. So, you have to consider your genetic factors when you think about what kind of diet you want to approach for your health. If that is your concern in what you decide to eat. So that's my little advice as far as one of the things that I do to keep myself healthy and to help with very serious autoimmune conditions. I make my cookies from tiger nut flour. I can't have almond flour because I'm allergic to almonds. but I can have tiger nut flour, and it's higher in carbs than almond flour, but much lower in carbs than cassava flour, which was my substitute for wheat. Cassava is great if you can handle a lot of carbs. And I still use a little bit of it, but not very much. And then arrowroot starch is my substitute for cornstarch. And I make my own baking soda, baking powder. And I eat carob, not chocolate. When I do eat cacao, it's cheating some. Or when I have a cup of coffee, it's cheating. And this time of year, I do cheat some, for sure. But I get better at it as I get older. And, also have more health issues to deal with. But I just wanted to wish everybody a wonderful holiday and let you know that one of the ways that I deal with the holiday is crafting and giving to other people that I care about, or, maybe volunteer to do something in your community. And service really does make you feel good inside. It helps a lot with depression to give to other people. And the other thing I would suggest is trying to manifest joy within yourself. Joy is not something that comes from the outside. Joy is something that you create from within yourself. Happiness is something that comes from the outside. But manifesting joy within yourself is a personal, inner experience. And I hope that every single person who views this video finds their way to finding joy within their heart. And as a result, finding peace of mind, which I think is the ultimate challenge in this life, to find peace of mind in a world full of chaos and fear and scary things and trauma. And being able to find peace of mind despite all that is the true lesson to learn in this life, I think. And the hardest one, absolutely. Forgiveness, patience, and letting go, and finding peace of mind and joy within yourself. Those are my main goals in life today. And I hope that you can find those things too. Bless you all, and have a great holiday. And I'll see you in the new year. Many blessings to you all in 2025.